Right, boys and girls, welcome back to the Arsenal Save. Hope you've had a great Christmas and a great new year. We are back. As you can see, we have new technology with us. Facecam is in operation for the first episode of 2018. And yeah, we're going to get straight into it today. And I was going to bring you two games. I was going to bring you the Barcelona second leg and United in the FA Cup semi-final. But we're going to bring you the one game today, Barcelona away at the Camp Nou, because a couple of you out there have asked me to go into a little bit of depth, a little bit of detail of my tactic with this Arsenal side. Driadon at Driadon on Twitter tweeted me to see if I can go into it, and also we've had someone in the comment section as well. We have had Drew Black in the comment section come in and said, can you do a bit on your tactics? And I'm happy to oblige. So we're going to do tactics first, and then we are also going to do the Barcelona game as well. So we're going to go straight into the tactics. Both seasons have had the 4-2-3-1. We've tinkered around with some of these wide areas previously. So in the first season, we had Danny Welbeck on the left as an inside forward, and then Berardi on the right as a winger. The front two have been very similar. So attacking playmaker behind Lacazette, who's had been a complete forward. Usually, most of the time, is the complete forward attack, and then Özil as the advanced playmaker. The middle two really have stayed exactly the same. Deep line playmaker on the left-hand side and a box-to-box midfielder on the right-hand side. You probably could switch it up as a Mazzala, pretty much do similar jobs as a box-to-box, but I just prefer the box-to-box midfielder role, really, to be fair. That's my personal preference. Back four pretty much has stayed exactly the same. I have recently changed Laporte as a ball-playing defender because he does like that a little bit more, but usually it has been a back four of fullbacks on automatic and then two central defenders on defend, which has done a little bit better for us in the past. But Laporte, I think he just plays a little bit better when he's a ball-playing defender rather than just a normal central defender. And the goalkeeper has always been on goalkeeper defend. So any real changes were made in this second season. We've gone Lamar on. We brought in Lamar for 120 million, and I'm going to play him in his preferred role, really, to be fair, as a winger on support. I've brought Lacazette and also Timo Horn back as the advanced forward, because Timo Werner does like that advanced forward position. And at the end of the day, Lacazette can play there if you need him to as well. With regards to the mentality and team shape, I generally like to keep it on either standard or control. Just because we are playing as Arsenal, we do like to control the ball, control the possession. If we are up against a better team or a bigger team, I do knock it down to standard. They're generally the only two that I kind of flick between. Flexibility, or the team shape, has always been flexible. This season, for some reason, flexible seems to be the one to go for. I generally do play fluid and have a fluid system in place, but this year, for some reason, not found the fluid team shape work that well. So I've knocked it down to flexible, and it seems to be the one to go for, really, to go forward. And then the team instructions. So right at the start of the save, these were the team instructions. So normal tempo, we had a little bit of width, normal defensive line, just because we had a slower defensive line with Mertesacker and Koscielny, but now we've got a little bit of speed, so we're going to keep that defensive line. Closing down sometimes, but not more. Preventing the short goalkeeper distribution. We're playing out of defence. This was way back when, in the start of the first season. Looking for the overlap, working the ball in the box, mix the crosses up, mix passing and retain possession. Again, since we had a little dip in form, we've now gone down to a lower tempo. Just keeps us a little bit calmer, not rushing the passes as much. We are closing down a little bit more, putting a little bit more pressure onto the defence, and we're exploiting the flanks because we now have got two wingers, both sides, on the left and on the right. We're going to use that pace and use that a little bit more down the width. Mixed passing stayed the same. I want my boys to be a little bit more expressive. Want my boys to be a little bit more expressive. They do have it in their locker, so just trying to open that and release it ever so slightly. And then we're still looking for the overlap. We're still working the ball in the box, and that is the tactic as a whole. Bellerin and Kolesniak looking to aim the crosses in the centre rather than the back post or the near post. Same with Lamar aiming for the centre, because I just felt the crosses this season were either going right at the front post or right at the back post and not kind of missing out on the people in the middle. Don't really want the wingers to do risky passes, really want to kind of have them controlled in what they're doing and how they're passing and who they're passing to. But other than that, all the players are pretty much playing exactly how so players are playing exactly how their positions, their roles and their duties do. So I haven't tinkered or do not tinker with kind of over the top player instructions. I generally want the team instructions to be quite in depth and quite valid, and the mentality in the teamship to be exactly the same and a little bit structured, a little bit rigid. But then in the individuals, if you've got players like this, players like Goretzka, Lamar, Gabriel Jesus, Lacazette, Özil, Sanchez when we had him, they've really got the quality in their stats to really do the job that you want them to do. So Doridan and Drew, I hope that is a little bit in depth. Hope that does work for you with what I've gone into the tactics. As I said, both seasons were played very, very similar tactics. The only real changes are the left-hand side. We had an inside forward in the first season, but it's now a winger in the second season, just because Thomas Lamar has been playing absolutely fantastic since he's come into the squad. 7.52 average rating in the games that we've played, and his stats seem to be going up every single time, and he's on an 8.4 in the Champions League as well. So he's been probably the star of the season so far. Laporte is close to number 2. He's at 4.5 stars on the at the minute of his role ability, and his stats continue to improve as well. £64 million, the young Frenchman, got 15 caps as well. All in all, another good bargain, another good signing for this Arsenal side. If you want anything else to go into a little bit more depth, so dynamics or medical centre or anything else, please do leave it in the comment section or tweet me at j_cook36. It will be at the end of the episode, as it always is. So if you have any questions, anything you want, please do tweet me, get in touch with me. Try my best to bring it to you in the next video that I possibly can. I know I've batch recorded over the Christmas and New Year period, so it's the first episode I've had to really come back and do a little bit on the tactics for you. So I hope you've enjoyed that, Doridan and Drew. And anything else, comment section or just tweet me. At the end of the day, this is going to be the starting lineup for the only game today, which is going to be against Barcelona at the Camp Nou. We've got Petr Cech in goal. We've got Kolesniak, Romagnoli, Laporte, Bellerin, Xhaka and Goretzka in the middle. Lamar on the left, Nelson on the right. He will be getting more game time for the end of the season and the start and pretty much all of next season, to be fair. He's going to be my number 1 winger on that right-hand side. Gabriel Jesus behind Alexander Lacazette on the bench. We've got Tierney, Saul, Wilshere, Ramsey, Storaro, Iwobi, and we have Welbeck as well. And all in all, we are looking to play how we played against in the first leg. If you don't remember it, it was way back when, episode 24, 25, something like that. We lost to Barcelona 2-0 at home. So we're going to the Camp Nou with 2 away goals against us. Suarez on the 67th minute and the 91st minute, condemning us to a 2-0 defeat. But as the stats show, we had plenty of shots, plenty of possession, and probably should have come away with something from this first leg. Very strong Barcelona side, as you can see on this left-hand side. So they've got ter Stegen in goal, Digne, Martinez, Piqué, and Vasseo at the back. Busquets in front of that back four. Strootman and Rakitic in the middle of midfield. They've got Dembele, Suarez, and Messi all up top. Very, very strong Barcelona squad. On the bench, they've got Sergio Roberto, Villa, Iniesta, and Alcacer as well. So it's a very strong Barcelona squad. We're going to get into the dressing room. I'm going to say passionately, we owe Barcelona, after what happened last time out, we should have come out with something from the game. I think we were very, very unlucky in what we did at the Emirates in the first leg, and I think we deserve something from it at the end of the day. So have faith in all the guys. We're going to kick off. We are in our red and white. They are in their usual usual red and blue stripes, and the famous kit of Barcelona. Chelsea have gone 1-0 up. Kante putting them up inside 5 minutes. That's an away goal. That first leg was 0-0. And we're looking okay. No one really taking the game by the scruff of the neck. We do need a win. We definitely need to win along some lines here. Bellerin now into Gabriel Jesus. Going to get the ball into Lamar. Can't find him. And Vassallo gets the ball clear. Is it going to be a highlight for them? Gets the ball into Rakitic. And is Rakitic going to go over the top? But no, Xhaka's doing a really good job there. But Messi finds Suarez. One-on-one with Petr Cech. That is now 3-0 on aggregate to Barcelona. 1-0 on the night. Doesn't really change our game plan. Because if we score 3 goals, we go through on away goals anyway. Rakitic now getting the ball forward. I thought Xhaka did enough there, but it gets the ball to Messi. Messi launches the ball over the top, and Luis Suarez just does what he does best, and that's putting the ball in the back of the net. 3-0 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. Mountain to climb, really, but there is a highlight after their goal. Hopefully we can sting back straight away, but that's a poor pass from Laporte. Suarez trying to get the ball through to Dembele, I think that was, and we're getting the ball back and hopefully going to work something from here. Romagnoli into Laporte. Lovely ball out to Reiss Nelson. Going to go inside. Drives inside. Gabriel Jesus into Lacazette. That's a tame shot. Thought he was going to put a little bit of power on there, but I think he tried to finesse it. And it's still 1-0 to Barca. Highlight just before half-time. Messi got the ball, but Jesus does a great job on him. And he sets away Lamar. Lamar's going to go down the line, but Messi gets back. And Vassallo just launches the ball forward. Suarez one-on-one with Petr Cech again, but Cech stands tall. Barcelona having the better of the game so far. If we can nick a goal just before half-time, that'd be brilliant. Jesus out to Kolesniak. Takes his man on into Lamar. Lamar's there. One apiece. We have our first away goal. We need 2 more to win this tie. Let's see this in 3D. Bellerin comes in, throws it into Gabriel Jesus. Jesus finds Kolesniak, and Kolesniak, lovely through ball to Lamar. Lamar, hint of offside there, but he puts us back into this tie. 1 apiece, 3-1 on aggregate, and we go into half-time. Bellerin losing possession. So Bellerin's losing possession, but then he's gaining it back. So it's one or the other. And we have struggled for possession in their half. Xhaka mistakes leading to the goal. He's on a 6.3. Might pull him off and bring someone on like Aaron Ramsey, Jack Wilshere. Storaro's done a great job for us. Let's talk to the team. Let's be assertive. We owe Barcelona again what happened to us in the first leg. Assertive again. You weren't bad for the midfield. The defence of the strikers looking very, very good. I might bring Xhaka off, you know. Put Goretzka in that deep line playmaker role and bring on Storaro as that box-to-box. Like Storaro in that box-to-box midfielder role. We can do it all. We can tackle, good positioning, good first touch, good passing, and he's got a shot on him as well. So, like Storaro in there. And Xhaka was on a yellow card as well. Don't really want to get anybody sent off because we're still in this game. Our game plan doesn't alter, even though they've scored. We are still looking for 2 more goals. Bellerin now with a throw-in. Coming into first 10 minutes of the second half. Gets the ball back. Nelson now on this right-hand side. He's going to take the man on. Love that about Reiss Nelson. He's done him. Lacazette's there. Oh, he can't get a ball on. Can't get a foot onto it. But I think Piqué's taking him out. And it's a penalty kick. Lacazette one-on-one with Ter Stegen. This could put us 2-1 up on the night. Can Lacazette score? Yes, he can. That's the second goal for us. We need 1 more now to go through on away goals. Lacazette stepping up against Ter Stegen, and he comfortably puts it away. 2-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate, and we can do this. Come on, boys, let's go. Nelson on a 6.4. Gabriel Jesus struggling a little bit for fitness. Probably need to mix it up ever so slightly in the final 20 minutes or so. So Gabriel Jesus is going to come off. We are going to bring on Alex Iwobi in the middle, and Nelson's going to come off as well. And we're going to bring on I'm going to bring on Aaron Ramsey on that right hand side. Not played him there at all this season. He played a little bit last season when we had a few injuries, but Ramsey can unlock that door. 15 minutes to go now. Goretzka with the ball at his feet into Kolesniak. Kolesniak tries to find the ball over to Lacazette. Lacazette's through. Can he score a goal? No. Ter Stegen. Ramsey tried to get the ball through to him pretty quickly. Goretzka feeding him in there, but couldn't get the shot past Ter Stegen. Final 5 minutes. We need a goal. Madrid have gone 2-1 up against Chelsea. Alba own goal. Coming into the final 4 minutes now, into injury time. And Laporte is just going to pick up this ball. Goes back to Petr Cech. Into Storaro. Like Storaro. He's got that strength on him. Bellerin. Lovely ball over the top to Lacazette. He's 1-on-1. Can he score the goal? Yes, he can. Lacazette is there. 3-1 on the night. 3 all on aggregate. That's 3 away goals for this Arsenal side. And we are going defensive for the final 3 minutes. Goretzka, lovely ball over to Bellerin, and Bellerin finds Lacazette in between the two defenders there. Chests it down, lovely first touch, slots it home, gets us the third goal, gets us potentially through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Final go for the Barcelona. Messi whipping that ball in, gets the ball out to Messi again. Can he get the ball in? Yes, he can. Can they find anybody? No, Laporte gets the ball clear. Final 10 seconds. Roberto on this right-hand side. Tries to find Suarez in the middle, but Petr Cech is there again. And hopefully the referee is going to blow his whistle. Ramsey on this right-hand side. Going to take it on the outside. Keeps hold of the ball though. Ramsey trying to find Storaro in that box-to-box midfielder role. To Stegen launching the ball clear to Iniesta. Iniesta tries to find Lacazette. Oh, and that is it. Arsenal are through on away goals. What a performance from this Arsenal side. Lacazette with 2 goals. Thomas Lemar making probably the important goal right at the death of the first half. 3-1 on the night. 3-3 on aggregate. And we go through on the away goal rule. And we're into the semi-finals. What a performance from this Arsenal side. Lacazette out for a couple of days. That's not a problem at all. He'll probably just miss the FA Cup semi-final against United. And we beat Barcelona in the Camp Nou in the Champions League quarter-final. What a performance. We're going to bring you that semi-final draw now. We're going to fast forward that. We're going to fast forward to that now. We'll see you when we get there. Here we go then, semi-final draw. Who is still in the hat? Let's have a look. So we've got us, obviously, Juventus, Real Madrid and Red Bull Leipzig. So let's see how the previous round went. So Juventus beat Dortmund 5-3 on aggregate, 2-1 in the second leg. Leipzig beat Leverkusen 3-2 on aggregate. We beat Barcelona on the away goals rule, 3 apiece. 3 away goals for us in the new camp. Absolutely scenes. And then Madrid beat Chelsea 3-1. So all in all, I'd prefer Leipzig and just let Madrid and Juventus get on with what they do and then hopefully get to the final. So next team out. We are the first team out of the hat. Our first leg will be at the Emirates and we will be up against the mighty Juventus, the old lady of Italy, which is a massive game. And then Leipzig have got Madrid in the second semi-final. That is it for this episode. Next episode we are going to bring you that Man United semi-final FA Cup tie, and we're going to bring you also the North London derby as well. Give you a cheeky 2-game special next time round, and then after that we're looking probably at the Juventus double header. First game at the Emirates in the first leg, and then we go across to Turin at the Allianz Stadium, and we hopefully get through to the Champions League final in our second season with this Arsenal side. If you have enjoyed the episode, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content coming forward. If you have any comments about the face cam, again, leave it in the comments section down below, or just hit me up on the social media. It's going to go onto the screen right about now. So we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, and we've got Instagram on there as well. Follow me, like me, tweet me, whatever you want to do. By all means, hit me up on the social media. And until next time, when we play Man United and Tottenham, I'll see you soon.